Good morning. Today is Monday, August 5th, and I want to start off with the ETF TBT. I've talked about this a whole lot. On Friday's video, I talked about what I did in terms of selling the puts that expired on Friday, the 2nd. I definitely encourage you to re-watch the video from Friday about what I did on just selling the puts last week. It was last Wednesday when I sold the puts that expired 2 days later on August 2nd. I sold the puts, for the underlying at 75 and 73, collected 71 cents and 31 cents on the $73 one. Again, it was a 2-day play. Again, I typically leave the option plays up to Doc and Dave, but what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start telling you what I'm doing on some of these put plays that I love playing. So, as you know, I was flat TBT, but I want to be long TBT. So, as the market sold off on, let's see, this is Friday, as it sold off on Wednesday and stopped me out of an actual position, and I made money on it on this down day right here. I was stopped out, if you recall, at a price of, let's see, it was 76.35, came down through this high, 76.35. I was actually long 74, got stopped out. A remainder of my position at 76.25. Yeah, 76.35 rather, right? Made $2.35. But as it was selling off, I sold puts into that for Friday's expiration, collecting 71 cents and 31 cents. So for every 10 contracts, it's $710. So on 10 per contract is 70. If you sold it at 71 cents, one contract would be $71, right? For every 10 is $710 or $310 for a 31 cent, collecting 31 cents. So what I did on Friday, got a little sell-off on Friday, okay? So for expiration this August 9th, this Friday is August 9th. This is what I did, okay? I sold, all right, here, let's see. All right, I sold a put at 70 to get 74.5 right down here. If it closes at or below 74.5, I'll be long this ETF, right? 74.5, and I collected only 31 cents on it. Not a whole lot. Okay, 31 cents, 74.5. I've got 5 days time risk, right? So it expires on Friday, and I'll collect for every 10 contracts $310. And again, I want to be long this anyway, so if it does close at or below 74.5, I'll be long. I'll not only collect the premium, but I'll be long the stock. So that's where I'm at on TBT right now. It's trading at what, $76.82. It's $2.86. Well, $76.86. So it's almost $3 above where I want to get long. I'll collect that premium regardless. Okay, regardless. So that's where I'm at on the TBT. My latest trade. Again, I put that on Friday afternoon. All right, the next trade is Netflix, NFLX. This trade has not done what I thought it would do. As you recall, last week, went long up in here at a price of $247.55. The highest it went to is $250. My stop is still, I was really tempted to take it off this morning. A little long. Look at when I take a trade based on an inside pattern, looking for the bounce up, when it takes out that high, I typically get it within 3 to 4 days. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're working on the 6th day right now, but I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to leave my stop in here. And the stop, if you recall, I moved it up on Friday to $241.61. So that's where my stop is. I'll just leave it in. If I don't get taken out today, I'll see where it opens up tomorrow, and I'll just exit the trade probably. But I'll update you first thing tomorrow morning on this trade. I want to take a look at Apple Computer. Apple has made the bounce that I was really expecting from down in here. Market wasn't able to take out this low. I've talked about it numerous times. You'll see two white horizontal lines. One represents this high, and the other represents this high up in here. Okay, we are coming up on, look at the bars here, they turned green on Friday's trading, right? So based on what I do, the short-term trend has changed, obviously from down, as you see all the bars red, to finally, look at the green bars. So I want to be a buyer on a pullback, but before I outline where I'm looking to buy Apple, let me just tell you that right now, let me give you 3 areas of resistance. We are hitting a resistance area, okay? So this high here, okay, is 465, okay, 465.75. The 200, this purple moving average is a 200 exponential moving average. We should see some type of resistance there. That number is 468, okay, 468.86. And then this high right up in here, all right, and then this high right up in here is 469, let's see, 469.95. So we are coming into resistance right up in here. I would expect some type of movement back down, a little reaction off this. I don't suspect it just moving straight up, okay? So if there's some type of pattern in here, again, between 460, basically 465 and 3/4 to 470-ish, definite resistance areas, right? These two highs and the 200 exponential should act as some type of resistance in here. So if we were to see an inside or a bearish outside or some other pattern, I'll let you know. Okay. So again, right, look at that, 465, almost hit that's. Look at today's high so far is 465.96. Our first level of resistance is 65.75. So we've hit that first level. I expect some type of movement back down. We'll see what happens today. Let me outline a buy situation here. I would be measuring from this low up to this high here, and then I would also be measuring from this low to this high. Okay, so again, I'm measuring it from the low that was put in place on June 28th up to today's high, right? And then the low on the July 23rd up to today's high. And again, as the market makes higher high, I would recalculate those numbers. But what I would be looking for in here, okay, is for the market to come down, right? Now, these are the Kiltner bands, right? This is the mid, upper, lower. I'm looking definitely to be buying this market on a pullback into logical support. Even though I'm expecting some type of resistance to come into play here, right, between 465 and 3/4 and 470, some type of resistance where I'd expect maybe a 10, 20, 30 point movement back down in price, I would definitely be looking to buy the market in here. As you can see, between the 38.2 and the 61.8, you got a set of retracement confluence right in here. So we've got a number at about 436 and 3/4. So again, I'm looking to buy this market on a pullback down. Now look at this. We're rallying here. 466.25. So we're up in that zone. The resistance zone, again, being between 465 and 3/4 and roughly, what, 469.95 or 470 rounded. So right up in there. So once we get that pullback, roughly $28 to $30 pullback, I would be looking to be a buyer in Apple Computer. So, and if we get some type of sell signal in here, I'll let you know as well. Have a great day. Have a profitable day, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Bye for now.